people wind up with hypertension or having temper tantrums. Usually it's a sense of not being in control if you kind of have a Fitbit or whatever. And most people have moments where it's like maybe other people make them feel out of control, and that's why they lose their temper or what have you. So that's normal. Other people who are perfect like to say that's not normal. Those would be coveted people whose lives are just like coasting on a skateboard the whole time with money, no less. It's not that they're naturally peaceful. No one's snatched away their control, or it was already snatched away. They don't even know the difference because they're puppeted so badly. So anyway, but whatever my point was, you know, can the energy around you be switched all of a sudden, or can someone jump in to your airspace, your brain space, your brain matrix, and mess you up royally? You know, maybe, you know, everyone seems annoying all of a sudden, and it's almost like a cloak. All of a sudden, everyone seems incredibly annoying, and they might be personalities who you would never want to have to work with, and you never want to have to put up with them, and you're hoping your best friend never makes friends with them or whatever. Well, it's been a long time since I thought of that, but isn't that the worst when you have a best friend and they like someone you can't stand? And it's like, how could they possibly like this person? You know, how can that be? I've been alone for so long. She thinks she Miss Black Leggings over here who needs to switch up and lose about 10 pounds. So I'm kidding, I said that on purpose. Maybe she could stand a good workout. I was told to say that. So anyway, that's something I haven't thought of in a long time. Are we going straight, or which way are we going? Yeah. What happened here? The big belly blew up? What's going on? Is this, what happened here? That lady injured like this? We just passed a lady who looked like she was injured by... What? Here's a new one in front of De Bruno Brothers. So I haven't, you know, I have no idea what happened there. So someone detonated a little nebulizer, you know. Remember that guy who lost his thumb because he got a package? It was his inhaler for asthma, and his thumb blew up. This is near the Le Reserve bed and breakfast on Pine Street, somewhere between 18th and 19th. So that was like quite a few years ago, but that didn't look good. So it was either hit by a car or who knows, you know. Read it later on the news if they decided to cover it. It's kind of on the small side, I know, but it was a slow news day. Although Kamala was supposed to be in Delaware County somewhere. I think that was today. So anyway, they don't want him knowing you're here. But is there an event over here? Every once in a while there's an event at Collins Park, and it looks like there's a tent. So Broad Street something. Visit our something. So Broad Street something is over at Collins Park. I guess it's a time of year, like the fall, when a lot of people are in the city because of school or whatever, and they'll have events out there. The spring is the same. They'll have like wedding receptions, they'll have graduation parties, I guess, you know, all kinds of stuff. Bring it in here. Oh, we were going to get bread and olives is what. So maybe I'll go tomorrow. I need more water as it is, but for some reason a baguette with olives sounded good for some really weird reason, like having Kalamata olives with bread. I don't know if my body was craving some sort of special nutrition. It's very rare that I would get that. So anyway, I also wanted to notice here this Head Start shoes and La Fleur and Kismet. Like, this building has taken on a whole special design because it looks like a tent from like the circus, but I think it's just an issue with rain and then whatever is leaking from the stone. In person it might not come out as prominent, but on video it looks like a little, like a circus tent or a jail. So it's here at Kismet Bagels. you know, the entrance to the main building where they used to have Maha Yoga Studio used to be in there. It's sad they're not still there. They just don't have the, you know, pool that they used to have because of the pandemic. So she had to move down about 2.5, 3 blocks. But anyway, something I just noticed, and it looks like a circus tent kind of thing for some reason. Not sure if it's on the other side. Let's see. I think so. I guess it depends too on which way the rain falls. It's a little bit over here. It's harder to see, you know, I'd have to be across the street. But should I get the olives and the baguette, or should I wait? Because I might need olive oil also. I used up the last of it for, I had carrots for lunch today. Wanted to finish up as many of those as possible. I didn't want them to go to waste. So it's rare that I have carrots. So I had them to dip in like a guacamole. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Nice orange Beamer, like a creamy orange.